August is a huge month, especially with the Lionsgate portal that's happening right at the beginning of it, the 88 portal that many of you have probably heard about. I'm going to make a separate video on that one because it's a big one. But aside from that as well, there's going to be a lot of changes that happens this month. Those of you who've been watching my videos for quite a while right now, you would know that I've been talking about these 4 months of speed manifestation, which includes August and September. Now, what we need to know is that there's 13 portals in this month of August, which makes it the biggest astrological shifting month, like energy shifting month of this whole equation. So it's very important when these big shifts happen to know how to best, first of all, protect our energies, especially when there's times of chaos, and at the same time know how to best navigate through it and go with the natural universe's flow. Because when we do, we have the universe on our side to manifest alongside our natural energy. So it means all our manifestations can be enhanced. So we're going to dive deep into it today with 13 portals. So I hope you got yourself a pen and a pad to start taking notes, and I'm going to read through my notes. So the first portal we need to understand happens on the 1st of August already, which kind of throws some interesting thing into the mix because it starts making us question our relationships a little bit. So the actual event is when Venus squares Saturn and Neptune, okay? Now, what does it mean? It may make our relationships hit some turbulence. Does this have to be a romantic relation? Absolutely not. It can be any relationships. But my recommendation for you, knowing this beforehand, is try to fix anything that you know may be lingering. So let's say you feel like your relationship with a colleague or with your boss or with an employee or with your romantic partner, you feel like there's been some questions recently and you've kind of been ignoring it. You've not been dealing with it. My recommendation for you right now, before this date happens, is to have a chat, is to just take them out on a dinner or on a lunch or something like that and talk about it. Because if you iron out any problems right now, then there is nothing to be amplified during this particular portal, okay? So my biggest recommendation is for you to do that, to minimize or even get rid of any chaos that may happen on that day, okay? Now, this thing that may happen on that first, don't worry about it because it's not a permanent problem. It's like a temporary test for you. So my biggest recommendation for everybody is always live in love, think in love, act in love and compassion, and be kind. I love it when Wayne Dyer used to always say, if you ever get a choice to be kind or to be right, always choose to be kind, okay? So that's very important. Now moving on to the 6th of August, we have Mars entering into Libra. Now, what will this do? Well, this will give you some sort of power. This will give you some sort of strength and courage. You'll suddenly feel, even if you're more the lazy type of person, the person who usually procrastinates a little, you're going to suddenly feel that surge of energy to want to do something. You're going to feel that courage to want to finally speak out if you've been hiding away from something. So it's actually a very good time to create. It's going to give you this very big fighter energy, right? To fight for your justice, to fight for what you believe in, to challenge the status quo. So if you are anybody who's in that creator's space, you want to create your own mission, you want to create your own, I don't know, charity, you want to create your own videos, maybe social media, and you want to really speak out, it's time for you to speak your true self on that day. okay? And you're gonna find that it's gonna pay a lot of rewards if you do that. Moving on to the 8th of August, it's a beautiful, beautiful and powerful day. By the way, Lionsgate portal, the 8-8 portal, doesn't just affect 8-8. It affects the whole entire month. If you guys watched my video last year and you experienced it, August was a huge month, and it's going to be the same this time again. And what is it good for? It's very good for finances. It's very good for wealth and abundance. It's very good for investing. It's very good for receiving rewards and finding opportunities. It's an amazing, amazing, very, very, extremely, extremely abundant day. Okay? So what do we do during this time? Well, first of all, we understand that it gives us this easy energy. So imagine like sometimes you try very hard and for some reason nothing seems to happen. Well, this is one of those days where every ounce that you put out, every piece of energy, every action you put out, everything amplifies, right? But there's certain protocols that you can do and you can take to be able to enhance these energies, right? And that's why I said I'm going to make a separate video on it. But aside from that as well, I want you to make you aware during this date, because I know the power is so big, I've actually set up 2 events, and it's a gift for all of you, just as a thank you note for supporting this channel always. But these 2 trainings, these 2 programs, I want to give to you guys. It's the first link inside the description. Make sure to click on it now and register your space because it's very limited. But if you get that space over those 5 days, right? But before the Lionsgate portal and after the Lionsgate portal, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys and share with you guys some intention setting routines and rituals and practices, and we're actually going to do it together. We're going to do scripting together, we're going to do affirmations together, we're going to do cleansing and clearing our mind together. We're going to do it together around 1.5 hours a day or 1.5 hours a day for 5 days straight, right? So try to make time for this particular portal, because when you make time for that portal and we do the training together, we do the work together, we plant the seeds together, you're going to find that August is going to be the best month ever for you, right? And especially the 8th. Right now, all I want you to write down is on the 8th, take massive action. Invest your energies, invest your money, invest your finances, invest yourself fully. Go all in. Because you're going to find the opportunities that show up on the 8th, when you go all in, it's going to amplify. You're going to get a lot of results from it, okay? So that's a very big day and a very big gift. I've got 2 links inside the description. One is the 5-day manifestation challenge, and the second one is the Lionsgate portal training, okay? So please do click on the link now and get your space for those 2 events, okay? And then moving from there, we have the 9th of August. Again, we've got the full moon in Aquarius, which means, look at it like this. The 8th was the Lionsgate portal. The 9th is the full moon. Like, how much more do you want this energy to be bigger? If you're invested in things, it's highly likely you're gonna see it go crazy during that time. It's because it's a huge, huge, huge energy. Now, an interesting thing during the 9th, when that full moon happens, there may be some unexpected plot twists happen in the story. Now, I know many of you will fear when I say a plot twist, because you'll be thinking, oh, I thought everything was going to go right. Why is it suddenly going to go wrong? Well, it's not going to go wrong. The plot twist could be a good plot twist for you, depending on how you prepare for it. And that's what I'm saying. We've decided to run the event within these portals so that we can prepare with you together. Any negative energies, any relationship problems, any things that you haven't got right now, that is not aligned, at least we can cleanse and clear before these portals open so that you won't be negatively affected by it, right? So what this indicates is that before the 9th, we should be cleansing and clearing and resolving any problems that is outstanding. Like, let's face it, how many times do we know there's a problem, but we don't deal with it because we don't want to communicate about it or we fear communicating about it? That's why I'm encouraging everybody to resolve those problems right now already, leading up to this whole August energies, okay? Now, moving on to the next portal, we have August the 10th. It's all following each other. We've got Mars trine Pluto. And what's it going to do? It's going to just amplify our energies. I'm just going to leave it at that because it's like rocket fuel. You're going to feel powerful. You're going to feel energy. You're going to feel courage. You're going to feel motivated in this month of August, which is huge, especially for those who don't know why, but you've been procrastinating for some time. Okay? Now, moving from there, we've got the 11th of August where Mercury direct and Venus conjunct Jupiter, and you've got a Ceres retrograde. So we can say this is, when it comes to love, when it comes to family, it's the luckiest day. Okay, you can mark it down, 11th of August. It's a beautiful day. If you've been thinking to go on a getaway, if you've been thinking to have some romantic time, go take somebody out on a date, August the 11th is your best day for that. Okay, by the way, it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. Like I mentioned before, it could be some, you know, you haven't spent time with family for a long time and you just want to like nurture that relationship. This is a very beautiful portal for it. So you're going to find that any miscommunication that has been happening before, at this particular portal, communication is going to seem a lot easier and you're going to be able to resolve a lot of problems. Okay? Moving on to August the 14th, you've got Mercury sextile Mars. Okay? This is very good for negotiations. It's very good for risk taking, like investing. It's very good for those. It's very good for business deals, important emails that you need to send out, or even presentations that you need to make. So if you have been looking to negotiate a deal, to close a deal, to have the most important meeting in your life, please put it on the 14th of August because you're going to find that these energies are going to give you a lot of luck, a lot of power. You've been probably hearing me say that all the way through this video so far, and that's why I'm super, super excited about August because it's a big month. It really is. But it's only a big month for those who take action. I want you to write that down because like if you have any word on your wall for this month is action, 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 in spite of fear. Right? Feel the fear, do it anyway. Because everything will pay a lot of rewards this month. So these energies will move all the way through August the 17th. You've got the exact date of the Mercury sextile Mars. And then you're going to feel all that confidence and all that. It's going to go all the way through the 22nd of August where Sun enters Virgo and you've got the new moon. So what you're going to find is that throughout this whole month, all the way up to the 22nd, yes, you're going to find yourself more motivated, you're going to find yourself with more energy, but you're going to probably find some overwhelm. Imagine you're like running around, you're taking action everywhere, everything's happening at the same time, and you're kind of like, whoa, what's going on? This is going to be the time, during that 22nd time, you're going to be like, am I doing the right thing? Is this going in the right direction? Do I need to take a break? Am I working on burnout? Right? On this particular date, your organization mode is going to get activated. You're going to be like, okay, let me reevaluate what's going on. Let me reevaluate my routines and my rituals. Let me see if I'm just working on burnout too much and I'm needing a break. So you're going to be reorganizing your things. So what am I going to recommend for you on this new moon date, especially when Sun enters into Virgo, is to get yourself a journal. Okay? To have a look at what's been working out for you so far. To make a list of what's not been working out for you so far. How can you reorganize your life, change your daily routines, your daily rituals, your morning routines, your evening routines, so that it's better for you to get to what you want? How can you organize it better? Especially, how can you place the break times in there, the play times in there, the self-pampering and nurturing times in there? Because always understand that to get to your goal, it's equally as important to have the accelerator and the brake at times, because you do need to recharge. So it's a very good re-evaluation time during that new moon. But aside from that as well, the final thing is it's very important for you to set your full intentions during that date. Because maybe while navigating through all this chaos, you may reevaluate what you really want in life, and you may need to set some new intentions. So that day is very good to do that, okay? Now, if I was to say any date during August, the one you need to look out for a little bit is August the 24th. Why? Because maybe while Sun squares Uranus, it's time to be open to the unexpected. I don't want to say expect the unexpected. Be open to it. There may be a little curveball that may be thrown in the mix on the 24th of August. So your important thing during this time is to stay flexible. Please write that down, right? Be like water, in Bruce Lee's words, right? So when this curveball gets thrown in the mix, allow yourself to maybe, okay, change direction. It's okay. I don't have to go this way, right? I'll still get to my destination. I could maybe take another route. It's okay too. Try not to fight. Try not to be angry with the curveball that's there. Try not to play the blame game, play the victim game. Instead, play the creator game. Create a new path. Walk a new path, right? It's a big test from the universe. I don't want anyone to fear it, because everything there is for a divine purpose, because the universe knows there's a shortcut, there's a better way. So that's what you're going to see during that time, okay? So go with the flow, wherever the natural flow is. Don't fight against the current. That's my biggest advice during that date, okay? Moving on to August the 25th, you've got Venus entering into Leo. It's a big, passionate, romantic, creativity date. If you are a writer, write your song, write your book, do it all then. If you're a designer, design your things. If you're a painter, artist, paint and draw. If you're in a relationship or you're looking to get into a relationship, set your romantic date, or you're rekindling or re-nurturing a relationship date on the 25th of August, okay? Very beautiful, creative and romantic date. Which kind of goes nicely into the 26th of August, where Venus aspects Uranus, Neptune and Pluto. Again, it's all creativity. So anything to do with writing, anything to do with creating, put it all during that time. Anything to do with love and relationship. The end of August is beautiful for love and relationship. If you've been looking to manifest the love of your life, that's the time to put all your intentions out there. That's your time to go out and meet people, okay? Moving on to the 28th of August, another huge date when Uranus sextiles Neptune. It's like a spiritual awakening gateway. Maybe you've been looking for answers. Maybe you've been trying to receive some downloads or wanting to connect with the universe, right? That's your date for it. It's a date where you're naturally going to raise your level of consciousness. So on the 28th, take a lot of time to be with yourself. Take a lot of time in your meditation practices. Take a lot of time silencing your mind, breath work practices, yoga practices, because you'll find when you calm your mind and your energies are flowing, you're going to find that universal flow through you during that day to give you the biggest answers of your lifetime, right? Up till date. So you're going to find that it's like a spiritual awakening gateway, okay? And that kind of sums up the whole of August. It was a big one. It's a beautiful one. It's an exciting one. Please do hit the thumbs up if you can relate to anything I've said already. Maybe those energies are already lingering and you're feeling it. And also remember the 2 gifts. The first 2 links inside the description. Make sure to enroll onto 2 of the events. The 5-day manifestation challenge is a beautiful way to kick off your August energies and enhance your manifestations. We're going to be doing all the scripting and meditations and visualization together. So it's going to enhance it, especially when you've got thousands of people doing it together around the world. All I recommend you do is to do that quickly though, because the space will fill up very quick and each Zoom call only allows 1,000 people in each room. So every time we do it, it's always maxed out, and so make sure to click on the link and do that now. And the second event is the 8th of August, which is the Lionsgate portal, the biggest event of the year. So make sure to make the most out of it. Click the link enroll onto it, get your space now. And also comment below, let us know what you can relate to and any questions you have with regards to any of these portals. We always look at the questions, and if there's any common questions that you guys may have or any challenges that you're going through right now that you want help with resolving, let us know inside the box below, and we'll create separate videos to answer your questions. Aside from that as well, if you're new to the channel and you haven't already, remember to hit that subscribe button and the notifications button next to it, because this year we're covering all the different portals and manifestation stuff and everything to help you make it your best year. Other than that, thank you guys for tuning in. See you guys on the next call. Namaste, Namo Himalaya.